Hi everyone, this is Dr. Greg Barron. Welcome back to our Live the Dream Everyday workshop series. We are counting down our ABCs and we are up to the letter G. So what are we looking at for G?
For G, we're going gluten-free. In fact, I think I'll go whip up something gluten-free from my favorite Dr. B right now and remove the little photo bombers in the background.
All right. So gluten, all right? There is probably no topic that creates more confusion than the topic of gluten. Gluten is a protein that's found in wheat, barley, rye, and malt. And gluten has two subcomponents called gliadin and glutenin. And it seems that the gliadin is causing a problem for a lot of people. When you eat foods that have gliadin, it has the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier and attach to the opiate receptor in the brain, stimulating your appetite for more foods that contain it. So ultimately, gliadin is a messenger chemical whose message is eat more gliadin-based foods. Okay? Now, with gluten, we have people who are concerned about, do I go gluten-free or do I not go gluten-free? And there's really a gluten spectrum. We have people that are gluten sensitive. We have people that are gluten intolerant. And the most severe form of gluten intolerance is called celiac disease. The amount of gluten that can make somebody who has celiac disease ill can actually fit on the head of a pin. We're talking microscopic amounts of gluten. Okay, now there are two books that talk about gluten. One by Dr. William Davis, who's a cardiologist, called Wheat Belly, which is really about weight loss. And then there's another book by Dr. Perlmutter called Grain Brain, which talks about the effect of gluten on the brain. Now, if somebody wants to find out whether or not they're gluten sensitive or gluten intolerant, the first thing you should do is eliminate gluten from your diet. Just get rid of it and find out how your body responds. If somebody wants to go further, there's blood testing, there's DNA testing, and then there's ultimately a tissue biopsy, which is where they take a biopsy of the villi to determine whether or not the shape of the villi have flattened. That is the telltale sign for celiac disease. So again, going gluten-free. If we go gluten-free, we want to look for gluten-free foods initially, but ultimately we want to make our way to a whole food diet, which is inherently gluten-free. Foods like wild fish, grass-fed animal products, grass-fed dairy, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. Okay, foods that don't have any gluten in them. We also want to be aware of stealth gluten, which are areas where gluten is hiding, which you may not be familiar with. Things like soy sauce, ketchups, sauces, and other flavorings. Okay, so this is Dr. Greg Barron signing off. Please make sure to live the dream every day, and we'll see you next time for the letter H. Thanks.